Hello, everybody. Sorry, but we are trying to fix the problem here, technical issue. I hope everybody's okay. Neide is trying to log in and log out. Meanwhile, I'm here. And Leah as well. Leah? Huh? Yeah. Did you say good morning to everyone? Good morning. Yeah. Okay, I think you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me, guys, please. Olá. Say hi, Danny. Hi, Dan. Stephanie's coming now. Huh? No, Neide. We not can hear Neide voice. Let me see. Let me try to help her here. One more minute, guys, please. We are here. We are fixing. We are fixing the plane while it's flying. No worries.
Hello.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Sorry, guys.
Here is not giving the light, giving the sound.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
I hope that now is good. I have to use this big microphone. It's the only one that works here. I don't know what's happened. I have to see what's going on with my computer.
I live in peace.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my IT man. Again.
Bye, Danny. Bye, Lou. Bye, everybody. I'll be in the background watching you guys. I leave you with the red hair. We have a red hood, something. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, let's back to normal, or let's try to start our speech today. Sorry for the delay, guys. Technology sometimes is crazy, and my computer decide to give me a hard time now. Okay, so let's start with the beginning. Good morning again for those who didn't hear me before. Hope that you will have a great Sunday morning. It's beautiful outside here in Ireland. We have a sunny day. It's the typical beginning of summer, so it's amazing. So let's do this that we can finish and enjoy the sun outside, okay? So first, our initial prayer. Let's take a deep breath, raise our thought to the Master Jesus and the good spirits, ask them to enlighten us at this moment to open our heart, our mind, to receive this word with a good intention and goodwill. That is, it can be something to add to our spiritual growth and our daily. God be with us. So bit. Alright. So, all right, let's go for what is matter. Today, I want to continue. Okay, I have to share again. Sorry. Where is my slides? Share screen. Hmm, just a second. Window. Right. Here. That's it. That here is. Okay. Today, I want to continue the topic from the last speak that I had. That is faith. We last time we talked about the power of faith and how to understand better what's faith. And today I want to continue talk about faith, the model of hope and charity. Faith, one of is the base of the virtues, as they say in the gospel. And today I want to go through uh, more a little bit more detail in the faith, and be free to participate or to send your message on the chat box. Okay. Hello. Good morning, Guilherme. And Lou, Danny, who else is here? Good morning, guys. And if any problem, please let me know. Okay. Ah, not too fast. Okay. Faith, the mother of all virtues that lead to God. So faith is a base of the virtues: charity, hope, love. To all these virtues lead to faith. And on the gospel, according Spiritism, on the chapter 19 is all about faith, and is all the talk is based on the chapter 19 of the gospel according Spiritism. That they say that in order to be profitable, faith must be active. It must not grow numb. Mother of all the virtues that lead to God, it must watch careful over the development of the children it generates. Hope and charity hope and charity are a consequence of faith. These three virtues form an inseparable trinity. It is not faith that provides the virtue. It's not faith that provides the hope and see the Lord's promise fulfilled. Because if you do not have faith, what what do you hope for? If you not faith that provide love, because if you do not have faith, what appreciation will you have, and consequently, what love? So that's interesting because we can see that faith is the base of these virtues. Because in our days, we 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 don't realize that we are using and we are connected with faith all the time. You know, we want to achieve something in our life. We want to get better. We want to grow as a person, and faith is fundamental and is very helpful for us to grow as person, to grow as a spirit, and to have a better life, to have a good life. Because if you don't have faith, I say, what I will hope for? Because we hope to get uh, achievements in life. We hope to want to grow in our life and to get better, to improve, to have better things, to be a better person, and we have to have a hope for that. And without faith, we don't have we don't have hope. Hope. Without faith, we don't have hope. Hope. Jesus, the word sometimes is stuck in my throat. Hmm. That's why it's so important for us to believe and to have faith. Because this is like combustível, like a gasoline. Is a Jesus, I forgot the name word. Is something that is making us, you know, to continue to move. It's like our gasoline from our car. We need faith to continue, to have hope, to be charitable, and to love, because it's part of our life. It's part of all these virtues. Faith is like the the link that link all the virtues and keep them together. Is it my imagination? It's ooh, wait. So yeah. So see, all the virtues is linked to faith. And I see faith, that divine inspiration that awake all those noble instincts which lead men toward goodness. It's the base of all generation. Therefore it is necessary that this base be strong and durable, as even the smaller doubt will cause it to shake, and that then of the and the, and what then of the edifice constructed upon it. Consequently, its edifice must be raised upon immovable foundation. Your faith must be strong than the sophism and mockery of the incredulous, since that faith which cannot stand up to ridiculous is not true faith. Sometimes my read is really bad. Sometimes I can talk better than I read it. Sometimes. So basically, we have to have a foundation, and faith is this foundation. And this example that they use, I can imagine, for example, a house. Then we are going to construct to build a house, to construct the house. First thing you have to do is do the foundation. And if you don't do the foundation strong, if you will do a foundation, for example, in the sand, if it's come a strong wind or is a in the first storm, the house is gonna fall because the base of the construction is not strong enough. So we have, as they say, to construct our faith on the rock with solid, with a real faith. That no, like they say, the unshakable faith, because when you have unshakable faith or true faith, we can have like a power to deal with our problems or our difficulties in a different way. You know, those who has a strong faith, they can go through a very difficult times, and with the certain and the hope that they will overcome the difficulties, that this is gonna pass and this everything is gonna be fine in the end. So it's difficult sometimes to talk about, because how to explain faith for someone who doesn't have a faith, you know? How I can explain faith for those who basically don't have faith? It's not something easy, because faith is something that you feel, is something that cannot teach with words. Faith is something that you have to really feel inside, to transmit that, or to can understand what is that. Faith is this sentiment to this faith is the sentiment who move you forward, you know. For those who don't have faith, it's really hard to get off for some difficulties and some hard moments, because they lose the hope, they lose the, the faith in future, you know. And when you have faith, doesn't matter how hard the time you are going through, doesn't matter how hard the problem that you are face, something inside you will keep you up, you keep you strong, to you make you fight, you know, to go further and to get better and to overcome that situation. That is what faith does, basically, for us in the is the most easy or simple way that I can explain what's faith, because it's something that how I feel. You know, I can explain faith in the sense that I feel, because that's what moved me further, you know. And it's important us to never let our faith to extinguish, because sometimes we say that I'm losing hope, I'm losing faith, and It's in the world that you are now, with all this problem, with all these things, this crazy things that happen. I can tell you that it's easy to lose your faith, or at least to diminish, to extinguish your faith, or losing hope as well. Because I say, oh my God, what's going on in the world? How can I have faith in the humans? How can I have faith that this is gonna end and it's getting better? But we are too small, and we have a too narrow view of the things that happen in the world. That's why we have to not let these things affect our faith. Doesn't matter how hard and how crazy the world are right now. We have to keep our faith strong. We have to keep our faith to work out our faith. It's like, how you go to the gym and work out your body. So we have to exercise and work out our faith. To make this strong, to not let the faith nothing to shake our faith. Because this is what keeps us going and hope that we're gonna have a better future, that we're gonna see better things in future. So it's important to fill up to work out our faith every day, basically. And let's see the next one. Whoa. So sincerely, faith is exciting and contagious. It can communicate itself with those who do not have it, or even don't desire to have it. So it's like we are talking. How can I? If faith is something so specific for each sphere, could it be? How can I? Um, how can I not teach, but how can I show my faith to the others? How can I'll say, contagious and pass 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 the sentiment to the others? And as they say here, the sincere faith is something that is will be natural, contagious, and natural exciting, and will communicate itself with the others. And how we do this with act, to be true, because it's like I say, I can come here and I can tell you all these things and what is faith and how to the power of faith and so on, and you cannot feel it, that because it's something really that you have to feel. The best way that you can show and inspire others is with your action, is by your actions and by your own faith. Because the people you see that how you can go through such a hard time and still like happy, or still like so positive that you overcome this. How this can happen? You know, this happened because you have faith. And then you say, no, because I have faith. Because I have faith that I will overcome this. I have faith that God will is take care of me and everything will be fine. And I have hope that all will be good in the end. So it's by your this energy, that you are having when you have faith. It's something that your energy, your action will talk to you. You don't have to explain what is faith is, or with words, or teach others how to have faith, because they you see through your actions, they you see through your faith, basically, and then you get inspired. Then you get, oh, how we can have so, and then you start to analyze why they don't have faith, or so it's different for everyone. But if you can inspire the others through your faith, is the best way that you can share this feeling, how you can transmit faith to the others is by actions, is by your attitudes. It's basically by your deeds, that you show the others how faith works, you know. Preach it through the example of your faith, so as to transmit it to mankind. Preach through the example of your works, so as to demonstrate the merit of faith. Preach through the firmness of your hope, as they may see confidence which fortifies and put one in condition to confront all life's vicissitudes. See, it's exactly what we are talking. So if I can, keep myself strong in the difficult moments, if I exercise my faith, if I have the faith that I will overcome my my problems, my difficulties, like faith will be my rock, you know, to go out of that. The people, the ones who are around you, they will see that, and they will see that you are using your faith, to make you strong, to make you, you know, overcome the problems, the difficulties, the vicissitudes, and then you see that. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to make speech about faith, because you're gonna your action you'll be talk through yourself. That is really amazing. It's like Jesus taught us the best way to show the other what's good is through example, and his is the example that came here and showed to us all these things. If we can understand his actions and follow his example, that's the recipe. Human and divine faith. I think we talked about this last time about the human faith and divine faith. They are together. Human is faith is human and is divine as well, because we need to believe. We need to act. Basically, to really do something that the universe or that God can do his part as well. Because if I just come here and say, "Oh, I have faith that I will be a better person," okay, what are you doing to be a better person, right? What your action are? What is your movement? You want something, you have to do a movement to that happen. That's why that the universe can help you to go through that. The divine faith can work, around that, because it's the same way that you want to win the lottery, but you don't buy the ticket. It's the same concept. Yes. In man, faith is the inner, inherent sentiment of his future destiny. It is the consciousness he has on the immense faculties implanted in his inner self, a source in latent state, which it is his duty to make blossom forth and grow by the action of his will. So this is very interesting, because I think this picture is exactly what we say. We all born and we all have faith inside of us. You know, even if it does who say that he doesn't have faith, that he doesn't believe, he has faith, but he doesn't know, or he didn't exercise our faith. It's something, like I say, it's something that is sleeping inside, like a seed that is just planted there, waiting for the water to grow and to blossom. And the best way that we can make this seed grow is like is exercising, is doing something, is training, even when we are doubt, when we are in doubt of some things, like try to change your mind, like change your mindset and say, no, I have faith. I believe that is gonna happen. I believe that I will achieve that, or I believe that I will overcome the situation, or I believe that I will overcome this disease, or whatever is that you have go through. Have faith. Have faith in God. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the universe, whatever. But exercise this faith. They don't make this faith grow, because it starts just with a sparkle that you'll be doubt at the beginning, and then you'll be like, I don't know. You have the know. You'll be vacillant, like I say. But if you exercise, and you, like say, if you water the seed every day, and you feed them with good things, it's gonna grow. It's not something that will happen in a day. Okay, I want to have faith, and then tomorrow I will full of faith. Oh, I believe in everything. And no, it's not something that works like that. It's something that works very slow, like all the virtues that we have to work, all the vicissitudes that you have to overcome. You're not gonna do that to one day to another, and you'll be like that. No, it's something that we have to work step by step in our life till we'll be able to overcome that. Something that is really a training. It's like again, I'm gonna use again the gym situation. I want to have a very nice body, and then I go to the gym one day and I expect the other day you'll be like, ooh, like a hook. No, I have to go every day for months and months, maybe for years, till I have the shape that I want. Right? It's the same. Everything is like exercise, and we have to be patient. We have to work on this slow. We have to, don't give up because you'll be obstacles on the way that you try to make us give up, to make us to lose our faith, to make us to leave hope. And we cannot let this happen. We have to understand that these difficulties and hard times will come. But if you have faith and hope in God, in ourselves, in the universe, and we're gonna overcome that. So that's why it's important. Let's talk about Christ. However, Christ operates material miracles, showing us to these miracles that men can do, what man can do when he has faith. That is to say, the will to desire and the certainty that this wish may be achieved. Yeah, remember last time when you said in the last speech that I told the story about the man who brought his son and said to Jesus that the apostle wasn't able to cure his son, and Jesus told him that it was because of the lack of faith. When the apostle asked him, Master, why did we are able to cure this boy? And then Jesus told them, because you didn't have faith. And Jesus was uh, 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 practicing, no, not practicing, but he was realizing, was doing miracles all the time, that time. But because he didn't have the availability, he has faith, and those who come to him has faith as well, because it's important to us to understand. If I go to someone for looking for a cure, and I don't have faith that I deserve that cure, if I don't have faith that I can be cured by that man like Jesus, that's not gonna happen. It's like, and this is happened the same with even with the dogs. So if I go to the dogs, look for the cure, and I not believe that I can be cured, or I don't deserve it, that's not gonna happen. We have to exercise our faith. We have to have faith. That's why the placebo, for example, works sometimes. Because the person who's taking has a faith that medicine will cure them. You know, so the miracles that Jesus practiced in that time, uh, for those who was around and was watching, was like miracles because they didn't understand how it works. And today the spiritism explain how this miracle works. Why this miracle, why Jesus was able to realize that miracles, because it's is to go further this we have to study magnetism and how the word I forgot for a second, is magnetism, and let me see if I find, because I know that there is another word. Okay, I don't find. I will find it. Or if someone remember what this word is, please type on the box for me. But yes, if you will study Spiritism from the beginning, if you will go, for example, for the Spirit's book and study the first chapter when they explain materialism and all the materialism and magnetism, and how the fluids works, how we manipulate the fluids and how we manipulate the material, then we can understand why Jesus were able to realize that miracles, because he manipulated these fluids and the material, and was able to do this. It's like we can today is not more common, but before in the past we have this kind of surgeries, and I think it still happens as spiritual surgeries, or spiritual treatment, because the medium and the spirits, they work with the magnetism, they work with the plasmas and all these things, so that we don't see it on our with our eyes, because we are not this on the earth here when incarnate, we are not able to see it. It's when the our eyes, like nude eyes, but it's how they do, and how they practice these miracles. But as Jesus said, the most important, every time that he cure a person, he say, "Go and was your faith cure you." Was the phrase that he was to say, "Your faith cured you." So, because the person who come to him has to have faith. If someone came to him without faith, they not get cured. That's why it's important. It's not just he knows how to apply or how to work with the fluids and the material, the substance, but the person who going to have, has to have faith that he will be cured, and have faith that he deserves to be cured, and the most important after that is understand that the reason behind, that's why faith is so important. Um, yes, I don't want to go too much to the the materialism or the fluid thing, because it's another thing. But it's important that if for those who want to understand how it's work, take the spirit's book, and the first chapter of the spirit's book explain all the fluids, materialism, and all the materials, And I say, there's a good phrase that is on the spirits, on the gospel called spiritism, brought to us from a protected spirit. I repeat, faith is both human and divine. If you all incarnate could be persuaded of the force which, if they wished to place, they will at the service of this force, they would be capable of producing those so-called miracles that are nothing more than development of a human faculty. So it is like, if we know, if we could understand the power of our faith, the power of our thought, we we could like do amazing things. We could do like very, very amazing things. But the problem is we don't understand how it's worked, because we take this as like something miracle that happened by a magic thing, and because we don't have faith. Even the apostle, and that time that they walked with Jesus, sometimes they didn't have enough faith to do some miracles. But once that they understand and they start to believe in themselves, especially after Jesus was dead, when they start to practice the miracles and they start to understand, and then they really believe it, and they were able to do a lot miracles. And we have Bibles and on the Gospels with a lot of miracle that was realized by the apostles because they believe in that. So yes, we are able to realize some miracles in our life as well. But for this, we have to believe, you know. And I'm not saying about something huge and big, but even the small things, even the small achievement that we have, that we want, you know, we really have to practice this faith and to feel this faith in us, you know, because it is an amazing power that every individual, everyone has, but we don't use because we take this as a um, something that is not existed, something that is natural. We wait that the others, or we wait that uh, all the others to realize, or some situation that will make the things change, and we don't work in ourselves. We don't practice what is really made for us. So the first thing is to believe. It's like that phrase. If you believe, you're already halfway. You know. So the first thing in everything that we do, first of all, we have to believe. Once that we believe, then is much, you know, we start to do the movement, and then the things start to happen. But if I start something and I don't believe, with this belief that I can finish that, or I'm able or capable to do that, it's not going to work. You know, we're going to fail. So that's important that we have faith when we start something, that we have faith when we go pass through some hard moments, because that's what will keep you up. That's what will keep you move, keep you, you know, strong to overcome all the situations in life. You know, uh, and like I told you guys, all these words, all these teachings that we are talking here today, all these things is from the Gospel According to Spiritism, chapter 19. Gospel According to Spiritism, chapter 19. The whole chapter is amazing. It brings a lot of enlightenment and in a very understandable way how faith works. Because as they say, faith is something that has to be rational. You have to understand how it's work, and then you can develop more. For those, of course, it's not for everyone, because I know people that never read the gospel, for example, and they have a very big faith, a very strong faith. But it's for those who has faith, a natural faith. They already have passed through the other lives and many lives, maybe that they already learned how to be faithful, how to be, you know, to overcome, and it's something that is it's different, because as the spirit said, we are all in different stage of life. So something we have to work our vicissitudes and our virtues in different stage. What I have to work now is different to what you have to work. That's why we say that everyone has your own time, you know. And maybe your faith um, is so natural for you. Faith is something very natural for you. Is very something normal, because you already overcome that. You know, you already acquired these virtues on the past lives or before, because and now you have another things to work on, and faith is not one of them, because faith is already natural for you. It's something very common, and you even don't know how to explain that. Is for some people it's like that, but it's because you already passed through the situation that show you that how your faith is strong, and how you don't have to work the faith in this life, you know. And for some people, faith is something really hard and some difficult to understand, some difficult, very difficult. One virtue that they have to go through this life. It's different for everyone, and we have to respect that. Everyone has your own time to learn and to develop the virtues and the vicissitudes that we have. But once that we start to understand and work on this is like that seed that you start to growing and one day you'll be very beautiful and amazing, and you'll be very natural, for you. And this is a rational way, because one thing that one phrase here that is very nice about faith, that love God, but know why do you love you know, believe in His promise, but know why you believe in them. Follow our counsels, but be aware of the objective we show you and the means we provide you to reach it. Believe it and hope without losing heart. Miracles are the deeds of faith. Uh, this is on the chapter 19, and it's very, we don't have we don't talk about blind faith, because blind faith you believe just because someone told you to believe, but you'll be like, why you believe in that, you know? So it's like they said here, believe, but know why you believe, you know? And like I said, love God, but know why you love Him. No, no, not just because someone told you that you have to love God. Understand why you have to love God, why you believe that God is there for you. You know, that's why they always say to us that studies and understand and comprehend. You know, don't just follow a blind faith without question. Question, ask a question, and looking for the question. And probably you have more questions, but this is the beauty of the answers. But the answers always generate more questions. And it'll be like that, and we keep growing, studying. And doesn't matter how many times I read the books, I still having question and read again and find another answer. And that's the beauty of the Spiritism teachings, that they bring you a new word and a very understandable situations, so you can understand how life basically work, or at least start to understand. Because I still don't understand a lot of things. Okay, we have reached the end. Let me see if I have comments and questions here, apart the one that say that my my microphone wasn't working. Daniele Paixão, I think a good exercise, at least for me, it's always to try to remember my hard moment and what what has happened in these moments. So when I look back, I see clear how everything got fine and had settled. So by doing this, I'm able to keep my hope, to keep my faith. It's have been work for me. Very nice, Danny. That's true. It's for everyone is different how we exercise the faith, but that's really good example here for Danny. So when you look back and you see, the hard moment that you had and how you go through that moment and how you overcome that, and then you'll say that, wow, I really, in the beginning, I thought that maybe I could thought that I wasn't able to go through, and then you see that you did, that you achieved, that you get off from that situation, and it's amazing. The feeling that when you do this, the feeling after that is amazing, because like you did it, you did it. And yes, this is very nice, Danny. Thank you very much for you to share your example with us. It's a great example of how to exercise faith. Okay, I think we reached the end. Uh, I hope that I could pass to you guys some a little bit of faith and hope through this speech. But the intention is to make you to make you think and look for more answer, for this question that you have. Search for the on the Spiritism teaching, and I'm sure that you will find something that you answer your questions. All right, and I think that's it. Let me see if I have something announcement. Okay, I have here our activities. So, as you know, we still have our activities, everything online. We still not having presential activities at the moment, and we don't know when you're gonna back and presential. soon we have this information. We're gonna post on Facebook, and we're gonna tell you on the live as well. So keep tuned on the Facebook page and YouTube for upcoming events. We have always Sunday speech. That's 11:15 every Sunday, of course. We have our talk show Tuesday and Thursday at 7:15 p.m. We have our healing pass every Tuesdays at 8:30 on the YouTube channel. And on the Facebook, we have a kind of a virtual box when you can put the names of the persons for healing. For example, if you want to put your name, or if you want to put the name of your someone that you want to send good vibration, you can leave the name on this virtual box there. And we have our studies groups on Wednesday on 8 o'clock. Is on the Zoom. Is a private room. If you want to participate to take part in our studies, we at the moment we are studying the Spirit's book. You can send us an email, say that you have interest in take part of our studies, and we're gonna send you the link to the Zoom every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. All right, and I think that's it for today. So thank you very much for your patience. Let's do our final prayer. Let's, first of all, I'd like to thank the mentors of the Spirit Society of Ireland, for this opportunity to be here, to be together, this is to us to make us understand and live better today. I hope that we can continue improve ourselves, having faith, hope, and practice charity and love in our daily, and that God bless us in this amazing day, and we can continue and meet here very soon. God bless us. So be it. Okay, thank you very much again, guys. It's amazing sunny day outside in Ireland, so let's go out and enjoy the sun. Wherever you are, have a